Welcome to Life with Java. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Good morning! I was just telling Jackson, every single time we go to film, Thor goes in there to eat. It's funny, he's either in there eating or drinking every time. But he likes to wait until we're eating to go eat. He does that at breakfast and at dinner. So I think when he sees us sitting down in here or he sees me around the stove doing something, he thinks I'm eating, so he goes to eat. So sorry for his background noise. And now, of course, the refrigerator comes on too, but here we go anyway. Yesterday, Jackson finally completed his summer reading challenge, and we took his paper back to the library and turned it in, and he got his free book. I'll insert a clip of that right here. Jackson finished his summer reading log.
Yeah.
Gonna go get a book and a prize, aren't we?
Yes.
Show them what you got.
It's a little art for kids hub.
Yeah, shows you how to draw animals. And you got a bunch of free coupons and a bookmark. That's cool. So we're using the book. Jackson chose...
Hey!
I'm almost done. Jackson chose an Art for Kids Hub book. Is that what it's called? Art for Kids Hub. We have watched this guy and his family for years draw on YouTube. And we love to draw their drawings, don't we?
Yes.
We had no idea they had a book, but Jackson picked us a book. And so far, show them what you've done so far, honey. We've done an owl and a narwhal. Where are yours, baby?
On this paper.
Okay. And now we're going to work on this parrot.
Polly the parrot, it said.
Polly the parrot. I love how easy the steps are. Can I show one more time?
Sure, let me finish this step.
Okay. The book is just as easy as the videos.
Except you don't have to pause.
Right.
Pause.
It goes step by step. Whatever's in red is what you draw on that time. And you just follow the steps, and at the end you're finished. And then it gives some examples of how you can color it. I usually follow one of their examples that I like. Jackson is much more creative and colors it his own way. Ah, sorry, my love.
Oh, here's the owl.
Here's Jackson's owl. I love it. It's so cute. I love how you can follow the same directions, but each thing comes out looking unique. Nobody's looks exactly the same. Wow, he's already doing great on his bird.
You can't see it.
You can't? Okay. Well, let's get going. We're going to draw the bird, and I will probably fast forward this so you can get an idea of how we're doing it, but not have to watch the whole long process. Good.
Yes. I named her Spectrum.
Spectrum. All right, here we are. I love Jackson's. Let's cover the back up so they can maybe see it better. He even made a little sunshine. I love it. So cute. Jackson named his. What's his name?
Spectrum.
Spectrum. I love it. It looks like a hummingbird, actually. All right, this morning we have 2 doctor's appointments today, don't we?
Yep.
Jackson has a checkup with his neurologist, and then I have a checkup later with my doctor. Just routine things, nothing wrong with us. But I better get some breakfast in me and get my teeth brushed so we can head out pretty soon, right?
Yep.
I like the thimble, it's cute.
Button.
We could make one of these at home, would you like to?
Nail. Like thumbnail.
Is this a star?
That's stuck on there, Mom. Is that what is that?
I don't know, a candle maybe? Like a birthday cake candle?
Marble.
It's kind of like an I Spy, isn't it? Would you like to make one of these at home?
Sure.
And put your own stuff in it? All right, we're waiting for the neurologist to come in, aren't we? And we weren't late. We thought we might be, but we weren't. And I love this paper. It's so cute. Little hedgehog. Now just the waiting game. Did you find anything else good?
There is something that I can't.
There's some blue stuff down here. I like the thimble. You think it is from a Monopoly game?
It is.
There
I
it
don't
is.
think it is.
No, it's an actual sewing thimble, I think. People put that on their finger when they sew with a needle so they don't get their finger poked. Give it a
There is
super
no-
hard shake. See if you can find something new.
This, I can't tell what it is, but I've been trying to get it out forever.
Marble. There it is. It's a marble.
There's already a marble.
Ooh, a thumbtack. Oh, what is that? A Lego?
Yeah.
Cool. You want to show them what you brought for your doctor? You like to bring your doctor's gifts, don't you? What are they? I think these are called
Mochi.
pusheen or pusheen cats. Mochi
You said
cats.
mochi cat.
Maybe.
Ow.
Let's look up what they're called, okay?
Okay.
We looked it up. It could be either kind of cat. The pusheen cats are gray like this, but the mochi cats also look like that. So which one do you want to call it? Which one do you think it is? You're going to give it to Dr. Oh, we won't say her name, will we? You're going to give it to your doctor. I like his little face, and he's sitting on a cushion, isn't he? All right, we're done with Jackson's appointment. I will talk to you guys about that in a little bit. But we ran home, we ate a quick lunch, got a drink, packed him up a bag, and I took him to my mom's house so he can hang out with her while I go to my appointment. I am a few minutes early for my appointment, so I'm going to run in here to the Dollar Tree right quick. One of my very best friends here is actually in the hospital right now, and she is bored out of her mind. So I think I'm going to go in and see if I can find her something fun to do, just to, you know, waste a little bit of her time today while she's sitting there by herself, bored, I guess. She likes to craft, she likes to draw, and I don't know. Let's go see what we can get. I can't bring her snacks, and I can't bring her favorite Dr. Pepper because she is not allowed to have those right now. So let me go see if I can find something that will keep her busy for a little while.
Cheaper or the other one?
I'm loving all this back to school stuff. Came in here for a friend and found a bunch of stuff that me and Jackson might want. Look how cute these are. Little rainbows, llamas, unicorns. So cute, I want them all. Ooh, these are magnets. We need some of these on the refrigerator in the homeschool room. caught up, like I said, it's just every time I turn around, I had to call it back up for something.
Did she tell you why the Oreos are sitting on there just for one, by the way?
Okay, I'm finally finished. 2 hours in the waiting room to see the doctor. It wasn't even the doctor. It was a student that I saw for like 5 minutes, and that was over. And some good news. I've had some bad news today, which I haven't shared yet, but some good news. While I was in the doctor's office, my friend found out that she's getting discharged today early from the hospital. She is packing up all of her stuff and getting ready to get out of there. So I won't go see her at the hospital today, but if she needs anything from me, I'll go see her tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to head home and get Jackson. I'm all the way across town, so I need to go pick him up. He's probably getting very anxious because I've been gone for a while, and I'm sure he's ready to go home. We've had a very busy day. The bad news. I took Jackson to his neurologist today. He has seen this neurologist since he was 3 years old. We love this woman. She is like part of our family. We have seen her in 2 different offices now because she changed companies a few years ago. She is the one that helped us understand Jackson and understand autism, understand sensory seeking, understand his migraines and his issues with constantly being nauseated and throwing up. She is, like I said, part of our family now, and she informed us today that she is moving out of state. I almost cried in the office. I was trying so hard to hold it together, and she was too. You should have seen the look on her face. She told me that there is another neurologist in the office there, and Jackson could either see that neurologist or he could see one. We go through Cook's. He could see one through Cook's in Dallas and see them via Zoom chat or virtual. We might have to go there a couple of times. But she was very concerned. She said she was concerned with Jackson and one other child on her caseload who is a lot like Jackson. She said that she really isn't comfortable passing us on to the lady that's in her office, or the man, I don't know, because she doesn't think it would be a good fit. And she said that she would see what she could do by way of Cook's in Dallas if that would work for us. So I asked her if we could follow her to the new state she's moving to. She's moving to Florida. And I asked her, I said, can we still see you? I said, could we follow you there? Can we see you virtually? And the look of relief on her face, she said, I don't know why it never crossed my mind. I don't know. She said she's been racking her brain for months on how to find someone for Jackson and this other child. And she told me that she is going to really, really look into it. She is keeping her Texas license because she doesn't know if she wants this move to be permanent or not. So she still will be licensed to practice in Texas. Where she's moving to, she's going to slow way down, scale way back, not work as much, and she'll be in a private practice owned by one lady and one other lady that will be the only other person that works in there. And she told me that she's going to get on the phone tonight with this lady and see her thoughts on her still practicing with 2 of her patients from Texas via Zoom, so that she could still be Jackson's neurologist. She did say we would probably have to come to Florida once a year, but that is a sacrifice I am 100% willing to do to still see her. I could imagine us seeing her until Jackson is 18 and she passes over his care to adult care. She was very, excited that I had mentioned it. I'm excited I thought to mention it because a lot of times it takes me a lot of days to process a conversation that happened or process a situation that happened. And I'm happy that somehow my little brain thought of that on the spot to ask her. I would absolutely be okay with that. Jackson said he would be okay with seeing her over Zoom. He would 100% not want to change neurologists if he doesn't have to. And her and I had talked about that it takes a very special doctor to work with Jackson to understand him. He has very complex needs that I will never go into detail on here about, but he has a lot of other diagnoses besides autism, ADHD, Ehlers-Danlos, anxiety. He has kind of a lot of co-occurring conditions that go with that, and she oversees a lot of his care for that. And one of the things I love about her is she knows that we are not against medication, but it's never our first choice. We never want to just jump into it. We don't just want to throw a bunch of medication where it's not needed. And today she subscribed. Today she showed Jackson and I a new unit that she wants to prescribe to him. His migraines are getting worse, definitely worse. There have been several days in the past few months that they are to the point that he can't even read a book or play with his toys or even listen to music. Like, it's a full-blown migraine even with medication. There's a new unit out that is FDA approved. It looks like a little blood pressure cup that you put on your arm, but it sends little electrodes, very similar to a TENS unit, and it puts little electrodes that travel up, and they do several things. They turn off, or not turn off, but they kind of they lessen your pain. They kind of confuse your pain sensors that would lessen the headache, like not make you feel it as bad. They also help stimulate some serotonin naturally in your body, which kind of makes you feel better. It's kind of the, your feel-good happy juices inside. And it also helps with some inflammation. This unit, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put the name of it up here or over here or somewhere. You can use it up to 45 minutes at a time. You can use it anytime. She said Jackson can use it for anxiety. He can use it when he struggles to sleep. He can use it. He can use it for headaches. There are a lot of things you can use it for, and it's, it's not medication. It's not putting anything in your body that shouldn't be in your body. It's a very natural way of helping with migraines and pain and anxiety. I am extremely excited to give this a try. Jackson is very excited to give it a try. She wants us to go ahead and have it at home so that he can see it and feel it and put it on and kind of play around with it and get used to it before he has a headache and before he actually needs to use it. He could try it maybe on the nights that he doesn't sleep well, or he could try it when his anxiety's high. He could try it before we go be social somewhere and just see what he, how he likes it and if it works well for him. And if it does, we'll continue to use it. And if it doesn't, no harm done. We've tried it and we know, and we'll actually own it in case he wants to try it again at any time in the future. So the bad news we got today was the neurologist moving out of state. We will see her one more time before she moves, and we will be in contact with her. She made the joke, she told Jackson, because she knows he loves alligators. She said, come see me in Florida and we'll go to the Everglades together. And I told her, I said, you know better than to tell Jackson something that you don't intend to follow through with. You can't tell Jackson you're going to do something and then not really mean it. He's not a child that you can say, oh, next time I see you, we'll get some ice cream. Or, oh, sorry, you wanted to play in the water. Next time I see you, we'll do that. Because if you tell him something, even if he doesn't see you for 5 or 6 or 7 years, he's going to remember you told him that, and he's going to expect it to happen. And she just giggled. She said, I'm not kidding. She said, you come and we'll go to the Everglades together. I'm not kidding. Let's go. Let's do it. So you can't get better doctors than doctors that love your child. That they want the best for them, that they want to see them be successful and to live their absolute best life. That is worth all the travel, all the money, all the changes in the world, to keep somebody like that on your child's team of specialists. She works amazingly with Jackson's developmental pediatrician. They actually used to both work together. She works amazingly with his therapist, his occupational therapy, his physical therapy. She is part of our team and part of our family. So fingers crossed. Please keep the situation in your prayers. Positive thoughts, positive vibes, whatever you have available, we'll take it, that we do not lose this precious, precious doctor. So I'm going to go get Jackson. I'm probably going to close out this video. I think we've blabbed quite a bit today. I hope you are all having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. I hope you're having the same beautiful weather we're having. You can see right back here and right over here this big blue Texas sky. There's a song that sings about the bluest skies in Texas. It kind of looks gray on camera, but trust me, it's as blue can be today. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day and do something nice for yourself.